What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games, and I'm coming at you with another cool live stream / video back in Planet Coaster. And today we're going to be working on the Silver Dollar City recreation. One of the projects that I really want to get moving along progress-wise. Like, you have absolutely no idea how much I want to get done of this. Now, lately we've been working on some different rides and attractions, and from different areas and sections, but we need to kind of go back to the entrance here and actually finish up some stuff overall, because there's still a lot to do in the entrance that of course I just kind of, didn't really think about, go in and fix. I gotta go in here and do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff we gotta get to, so without further ado, we're just gonna get straight into it. And I need to get some reference photos real quick, so we're going to be doing different stuff like that. And usually I like to use Google Maps or sometimes Google Earth to really get a good representation of what stuff looks overhead. And I mainly want to do figure out where all the planters are going here at the entrance area, and we'll go from there, because we still have to add like the gazebo and different stuff like that as well. So we'll see how all that turns out and go from there. But good evening, Guard Geek. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing awesome. We're doing pretty awesome ourselves, so we're just going to keep things going here. So keep that up. I can't wait to go to my third monitor in a couple days. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till it gets delivered. They said it'll be here Tuesday, and I can't wait. But what's up, Masons? Gonna do a quick refresh because my computer's lagging a bit. Yeah, mine doesn't. Mine still shows that I'm offline for some reason. So maybe I should do some refreshing of my own. I just want to get some Google Maps here, and I want you. Is there any way I can get rid of that road? I don't know. But let's see, that's the entrance area. I can't really get a good view from up here. So yeah, I just need to make more reference photos for the most part and go from there. So along with Google Maps, we're also going to get some Google Images up and Silver Dollar City Jail. Because there's also the Silver Dollar City Jail. Let's see if we can get a good picture of it, because it's kind of in the side of Hannah's. And I kind of want to get it kind of built up a little bit and get it going, because it needs to be in here as well. Nice little feed. It'll be a nice little thing to add. So we're gonna have to mess with the terrain just a little bit here. We're gonna have to go downwards, because the top of the jail is actually like that part right there. So, well, part of it is anyways. Okay, we're gonna turn up the intensity just a little bit, speed things along. We'll smooth it out later, because Silver Dollar City has anything but flat terrain. I think my intensity is just a little bit too high here. And that's the one thing why I'm not going to be doing paths for a while. I made that decision simply because it's going to be nicer to go in and actually be able to do, like, just use terrain, coloring, and then place the paths in later as best as we can. And then we can actually blend it, hopefully, to where if there's parts that I can't place paths, we can at least do something, anyways. It'll all look good in the end. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, all of this should be going gradually further down. In fact, let's do a flatten to surface real quick and see if we can make a nice smooth surface going down here. We actually need to go possibly a little bit steeper than that, actually. Didn't think I would actually think that, but not like a ridiculous amount, but alright, this is this area we want to be in. There we go. Alright, let's kind of see where this takes us. And I think that'll actually be a pretty decent spot right there. We're just gonna start building now and go from there. I'm gonna refresh my page here because it doesn't show I have any viewers, and it's kind of still says it. Okay, interesting. Stats offline. Okay, I think that's just Twitch being dumb, because my video preview literally shows me being live. Sometimes it's really delayed popping up. Alright, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna just find a brick texture, because it is a brick texture. I think one thing we can use, holy crap, Gilbert, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits. Thank you to start the stream off very nicely. I appreciate that a lot. Holy crap. You're almost working your way into third. You get about 700 more bits, you'll be in third place. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we're gonna find a... Do I want to use... No, we don't want to use that. We want to use... I think there's a brick texture that This one. This is the one we want. As long as I recolor it. No. Actually, that's not the one I want now looking at it. I probably could do the top one. The castle one. Would actually... Not gonna lie, that actually looks the closest as long as I recolor it properly. And I'm gonna be honest, this is probably the best one for us. Maybe. It's a very small piece, but... Oh gosh. I placed that somewhere on accident. I heard it. But I have very little space here. Alright, let's see. As for color, we want a nice washed out red. Will do good. And there's actually like one kind of dark, and then the other one we can do like a tan, like a lightish tan, grayish tan. I actually think that would be the best. There we go. And the other part has the opening, so there we go. That's what we'll want. Okay, and it's like a little gel cell in here, just for fun. Alright, we'll do one more skinny piece up here, just to add to it. It just says Silver City Jail on it. And it's got some bars right there. Let's see if we can find the jail sale. And I can maybe get those bars in there. Yeah! Jail bars. And it's got a little walkway. See if I can't find something better. I'm building a classic wooden roller coaster in Planko right now, and it might be the reason for my lag. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe, I don't know how much RAM you have, but... Hey, Gilbert, thanks so much for 700 bits just to get yourself in third place there. Look at you. Ah. There, last 700. Well, thank you so much for the support, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That awesome. I can English today. You rock, man. Thanks so much for the support. I also put a channel support donation bar as well. If you didn't know, the donations actually go straight to my bank account, and I actually get that right away. The bits and is amazing as well, but I actually have to wait like 60 days after the month to receive that actual revenue. So whichever way you prefer to support, bits are amazing as well. I'm not saying don't do bits instead, or rather than you know, actual donations, but I just thought I'd throw it up there as well, just for fun, at the same time, so. Because that would actually go straight towards upgrades for equipment and stuff like that to make the channel even better. So I'm trying to get a better picture here. There's so many like families, and oh, here's a decent one. Is it actually? I'm trying to figure out if it's. I can't remember. I should know, but I think the terrain is actually with it right here. And it's just got a little flat section, and you can enter it. Oh, there's a good picture that okay, never mind. It does not actually have that. And I got the perfect piece I can actually place right here for it, which is great. So we're going to go to roof. This piece will actually work very perfectly. Being a terrainy park, it can be very tricky to get some of these pieces properly in here. Okay. And it's just got some steps heading down. I'm actually just going to continue this inside here. This is actually an enterable area in real life, so it's got like a little bed in there, and there's like a prisoner sleeping inside of it. It's kind of cute. So I'm just trying to add every little detail that I can for fun. Alright, it does have stairs here that we're gonna have to figure out eventually, so. But we can get the railing up real quick. I'm using reference photos, or looking at reference photos right now, until I get that third monitor. So I get that third monitor, I can't currently see your comments at this very second, so actually I can use it. You know what? I can go off of my phone. Don't know why I ever don't think of that. You know, as soon as I close my window, like stop. There you go. That's probably your issue. Just not enough RAM power, maybe. Maybe you don't have enough RAM. I don't know how much RAM you have, but I have 32 gigs, and I've been able to get by just fine with it. I always think like 16 is the minimum, you know, that you should at least have. Alright, so we need some railings here, so we're going to do that. Which one do I have selected? I want to find the smaller piece. And we're going to add this railing that goes on here. And there's 3 things of railing here, so it gets the door. Yeah, I don't want to be in that much detail, that's right. The door is actually a lot smaller in real life, or shorter. Hey, Guard Geek, thanks very much for the 100 bits, man. It's awesome. You rock. Wish I had plenty because they're still on the RCT3 train. That's alright. RCT3 is still a wonderful game. The fact that people still play it today just shows how much it's survived. But I really do think Planet Coaster is the true successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Same developer as that game, except they're a little bit more free, I feel, since it's the Frontiers game, not Atari's. Okay, I actually think that is open, which is nice. So we also need to create a little stairway that heads down to meet the pathway somehow, which we'll figure that out some way, shape, or form. But yeah, this episode I kind of wanted to go in and just make some Just kind of regular detailing of really finishing some stuff up. And really, like, getting buildings done and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you what, this and the darn terrain is always a challenge. Alright, we're gonna add a couple of quick details here. We'll move on. Don't want to spend too much time on the jail. We'll have to... I do want to do the interior too. That'll be fun. I don't know if we have an animatronic. Is there any? I'm sure I could find some sort of person or animatronic. Go inside. I might throw in some signs real quick too. Let's say Soda City Jail and everything with it. Yeah, well, I'm sorry I'm late to the party, but yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon World was not very good. Like, if you have the choice between Roller Coaster Tycoon World and Planet Coaster, go with Planet Coaster, trust me. It is up to you ultimately, but if you like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, you're gonna want to go with Planet Coaster if you like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Because it's just the better game. Because it's just closer to Roller Coaster. Like, it feels more like an upgraded Roller Coaster Tycoon, like an actual updated, you know, new game of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Because, again, it's the same developer. Alright, that will work decently for right now. Okay, so there's like a nice architecture. I'm gonna go back over here to wall pieces and get this wall going right here with different colors, of course. To kind of support Hannah's here. It's hard to get the terrain exactly where we need it, but we'll get it there for sure eventually. We'll get there. Twill, twill. Alright, there are stairs that go down this direction, and this is going to be a difficult one as well to kind of figure out. Alright, as for Silver City, Google Maps, that is the general store. I got quite a few shops I still need to go around. Pushing that further back, which should probably not be great. Because here's my plan right here. We're going to go asphalt. City. Gonna get all this over here. And then we are going to build Hugo's Hill Street. And I want to angle it as much this way as I can. In fact, I kind of want to try and do my best to lay out the park a little bit right now. And see if we can't be successful with that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff over here. Hey, thanks for the 5 bits, Matthew. I appreciate that. Those 5 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Back from California now, so I haven't been active. That's okay. Welcome back. And then this will all lead back behind this way. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and do my best to try and alright, that's that one. That will lead right there. This will go down towards Powder Keg and everything. And it does have that slight angle, round angle to it. There's actually a corkscrew path leading that way. Here's the corkscrew path. Yeah, this is more going this way. More than anything, that will be where the train depot is for the steam train. Will be this pathway that is not this color, but we'll head around there. That will all be spaced out. And then there'll be the pathway leading this way. I guess I need to make sure I leave room for a river blast, so, whoops. River blast area. So we'll just round up over here, like so. This is a rough sketch, guys, but this is not, like, even close to being final or anything, so just bear with me on that. I just want to kind of get the idea of possibly how well the map's going to fit in here. Then fire in the hole will be over there. This will be leading back towards the Giant Barn Swing and Outlaw Run, which looks like we will be able to fit in there pretty easily. Hopefully. Then that pathway goes from there. That's the Crossroads Pizza there. And then this actually will go more this direction. That's where the Rib House and then Lost River will connect right there. Ooh, I'm pretty far off over here, am I? Aren't I? Because that's around. And then we can roll around here. As we'll have Fireman's Landing. So we'll round around over here with Fireman's Landing, etc. And this will roughly go back around this way to connect over here. That. This is so rough sketch. Sorry, I'm really getting probably getting behind on the comments, but have you seen the Coaster Dynamics Nano coasters? A little bit. I actually have 3 of them sitting back here, which is cool. The wooden roller coaster I built today was the first time I was happy with the layout I chose. That's awesome. Really wish I had a couple of there. But hey, Matt, thanks so much for another 5 bits. You go on Google Earth to get the right layout for the footpaths. Oh, that's what we're on right now. Like, that's where I'm getting it right now, is a rough layout of where this is all going to be connected. You know what I'm saying? And then this path continues onward here. And we get the Grand Expo roughly in this whole shenanigans area. It will be roughly around back over here. Okay, so fire in the hole, Powder Keg. This lord will lead back here by Outlaw Run and etc. And Giant Swing. And I want to move the rides kind of in their areas as well. This American Plunge will end up going over here as well. In this area. Leading on down to Wildfires area. So Powder Keg will be not path. Oops. Has its own path. Roughly going up to it. So it's already roughly in the right spot. We just gotta rotate it and adjust it to where it needs to go. We're gonna have to really move Outlaw Run too. So it will go over here. Just a rough spot. And then Wildfire actually can rotate this way because it's actually going to be more this direction, and that gives us just a little bit of space to work with. Probably going to push it just a little bit more this way, closer to Powder Keg. And Barn Swing and Outlaw Run will be over here. So yeah, we're going to kind of work with a little bit of a layout here of the park slightly. At least an idea. Of course it will change along the way. But, you know, y'all know. There we go. And then these guys are going to be shifted over a little bit too, so that's not final. But what do you guys think? It's working pretty good. It's going to work pretty well. And the proportions on these pathways and everything that I've made, layout and idea-wise, is not probably super close, so. And I actually imagine that Powder Keg would have a little bit closer feel to Wildfire there. And that's actually roughly a pretty close of where we want to be. I think Outlaw Run would be a little bit more like this way, to be honest. Because when you're on Wildfire, at the top of the lift, you can easily see Outlaw Run's drop and Powder Keg as well. But anyways, thanks so much for the 5 more bits. This time say stream, but watched the time lapse on YouTube. I just noticed the bathroom signs here say men and women. Just letting you know. Also, I added an air fiction. Oh, that sucks. Sorry about that. hope you get better. So, yeah. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I'll make my adjustment there. I'm not perfect, I guess. Oh, we all make typos. Okay, so I need to get more reference photos of these buildings, and we'll get hopefully started on those. So we're to our city. Let's see if I can get a good gazebo, because we need a gazebo. That's one thing that we need to make sure we get. Yeah, Fireman's Landing will take up over here too, which actually gets me wanting to work a little bit on Firefall and all that big structure building, because I really want to build that kind of. Just the Playhouse building and Firefall in general will kind of be kind of a neat thing to build. If I can get a proper photo that's not super low resolution. Know what I'm saying? I want a somewhat better picture here. Yeah, I just need to maximize it. Get a good picture. Alright, yes. Take me to your picture. If only I could type. I don't think any of us can type today. Yeah. That's okay. Hey, this has multiple pictures. I'll take it. Alright, so we're just going to be working a little bit and get started on Fireman's Landing a little bit. It's going to use, we're going to need this texture right here to get started. This should be relatively easy to make in Planet Coaster 2. I don't think it'll be too hard. So what we're going to be doing is making the Firefall Tower and the building that it sits in as well. I'll make adjustments along the way. It's got the entrance and exit will also be sitting here too. Make sure there's a spot for the exit, entrance and exit. I'd say we're probably looking at about 3 pieces across. I don't know if I want to go that tall, so we're gonna go with a half piece here. That will go up here. This might actually all be pretty much opened up, so I'm gonna keep it like that. And then the queue area will be over there. So to make an SNS, kind of make typos too. We all make typos. It's okay. Let me see. Just so you guys know, for the current bits, we're at 1,815 bits, which is a good start. So I always figured like using the framework and these guys right here would actually work pretty well. And it's like a brown color, so we're gonna go and see if we can't get that brown color. It's like a dark brown. I'd say that's good right there. Unfortunately, this is going to be a scenery piece since they don't have an SNS double shot launch tower, so they don't have the launch tower within the game, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to make our own. going to get some roofing here. I need some small. I wish there was like half pieces. That's what I want. Alright, I need more of a right here. Yeah. Somewhere along those lines. It's got a nice sign there. Got its op booth back here, so I think there might be a little bit more space in that corner. We'll make sure. We'll find out. Hey y'all, what's up, Carowinds? I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you in a stream. We're in the Silver City recreation currently and doing some awesome stuff, so currently getting a little bit head start on Fireman's Landing right now. So I figured it's a nice little spot or area to start in, or go, well not start, but like work in a little bit. Because I feel like it will be a pretty easy structure, because I feel like these buildings here won't be too hard to build. And I don't have to worry about too much on proportion of this area because it's on the edge of the park. So if I get proportions off slightly, it's not going to make a huge impact in the park layout, so that's a good thing. I want to say probably these will work the best. But we're going to make sure this is white. And it's already got a good color to it, I think, so. You probably need to make this just a little bit. Make a little bit more here. So we're going to change the grid height so I can create a little more space here. And then we can also add these trims. Let's see if there's actually, what I need is like, oh no, it's gonna be, I need like the ledge here, but with added character, I guess you could say. That's what we're gonna be doing. Between school and earlier than vacation, I haven't been able to come to any streams, but that's alright, because it's nice to see you now. And now I kind of want to get an accurate measurement of exactly about how tall this is. So we're going to get into a coaster here and see if it's about where it needs to be, because we need it to be at about 80 feet. So I'm just going to take a coaster here and see what height we're at right now. We're at 72. So I'll keep this guy off to the side, and we're going to add another, probably one more level here. We'll do the trick. What height marker are you at? 85 feet. Okay, that's close enough. See, these are way too long, and that's part of the issue. I need a half piece. Oh, I wonder if there's an off-grid. Yeah, we'll use this. So it'll work a lot better. I use the same color, but this is what I actually want. And then I can angle you wherever I want. I forgot about like these free pieces that are inside here as well. And then we do have the entrance to the ride over here as well. I'll probably use 2. That's a little steeper than that. I can just use one of these. The entrance is right there, and I need like a doorway that's not, or archway that's not too big. So we'll try and see if we can use this, but with the same color, hopefully. Oh wow, thanks so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Thanks for that Twitch Prime subscription. Has anyone else seen the teasers for Carowinds' new potential coaster? I've seen a little bit, but thanks so much for the subscription, you rock. And the support just keeps rolling in. And again, thank you guys so much for the support, because we've actually have gotten enough, or some of the support that I'm going to be using from the funds from the support. I actually bought a new, if you guys didn't hear already, I bought a new 4K monitor for my setup now. So now I'll have 3, I'll actually have 3 monitors, and one of them will be a 4K monitor now. So it's really, really awesome, and it wouldn't have been possible without your guys' support. So I've been to the park and seen the construction up close. I'd love to see the construction. I definitely want to maybe try and, I don't know if I'll get up there next year, but I'd love to go to Carowinds next year. Especially since they're getting a new ride. That would be pretty neat. So yeah. Alright, this is a good start. This is actually going to need to be recolored. I didn't realize it till now. It needs to be a nice kind of dark orangish color. It's kind of orange. Actually, I don't know what color the roof is for that at the moment. Okay, and then there's a different texture in the queue line that will be right here, and it's actually got a kind of a very light bluish tint to it. I'd say it's at least 2 pieces. And that's going to be for the queue line. I think it's got some openings as well. That will be for the queue line for Firefall. Actually going to change the height here. This will be the exit for the ride, but it's got like the opening. Actually, there's a. We'll get around to it once I get some extra reference photos and stuff. Lightning and Thunder Road. It's interesting. I have no idea what they're gonna, what they possibly could be adding myself. So all I know is it's most likely will have something to do with mock rides. That's basically about all I know. I wish there was a nice one of these. I'd hate to use this, but I might use it for now, and if I find something better, we can definitely use something different. Alright, I'm gonna go to the art shapes real quick. So what we're going to be doing now pretty much is You know, this is a little bit too empty, so we need to put something inside of it. And it's got like this round kind of thing going for it on the inside that's a little bit of a lighter brown. It goes all the way down. Yeah, that looks pretty close to an S&S double launch tower. Pretty decently close, I think. What do you guys think? By the way, I'll be off tomorrow, so we'll definitely be seeing some more live streaming tomorrow as well, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, alright, so now let's get to the next part of the building here. I wasn't thinking about it. Didn't have plans of doing Fireman's Landing, but I just kind of figured, like, it's going to be a pretty decently easier area, I guess you could say. Alright, a little bit brighter. Okay, we're going to change the size, because it's going to be about right there. So we have this tower. It's going to be coming up here. And it's just slightly shorter than the Firefall tower itself. By just a little bit. And it's kind of got a nice texture to it as well. This will be like so. I do like the structure for Fireman's Landing a lot. I thought they did a great job. Aesthetically, it looks fantastic. That's a good start, and then you got the firehouse place. And then we actually do have the balloon ride. Something we do have in game, thankfully. That is about right over here. And that will be a functional ride within there. I have Lucky's Dizzy Dogs. I'll be able to make the splash yard at least. For sure. I can't really do many of the rides out here, unfortunately. They just don't work. So we're gonna have to make like scenery pieces of them to make them look. And then if they ever do actually add the ride that I need in there, I will update it, of course. But alright, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick save here. I've been neglecting it for so long, but I better go ahead and move these guys over to where I need them to go. It just gets so... You know, you get to that point where you're just like, I don't want to do this right now. It's one of those kind of things. Alright, I need to select under 4,000 pieces at the same time. Alright, I think I got all of Thunderation selected here. Make sure the lift house and everything is selected as well. I think all our custom supports are selected. We can move the sign manually. I think everything I need selected right there. The biggest crappiest part about this is we're going to have to redo the pathing on it, and then we're going to have to redo the terrain around the area as well. I'm going to have to match the terrain with the footers on Thunderation to make sure all that's good. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be kind of a little bit of a pain, but hopefully it will be worth it, though. See, we're just going to have to adjust this. I want to make it all in a way that makes sense here. I'm looking at where this is, and that's pretty darn close, I think, so. Where we need it. I'm going to place it down for now. We can always move it. Always move it. I gotta go ahead and get rid of all this path real quick. I forgot I can hold the delete key. I always forget that tip. I always forget it. I can hold the delete key and delete all this path by just clicking. A lot easier. Okay, I think I got all that path deleted. Because I know the shifting part. So, it'll take a few more days until I use it here. Yeah, I hope that gets better for you. Alright, I'll be able to see your comments for a little bit now while I make all these adjustments for at the moment, so keep that in mind. We're going to have to redo all the terrain. All this is going to have to move over there. Again, slight annoyance, but it's something we're going to have to deal with because we did have to make all those adjustments in the end, so. Oh, that's over 5,000 pieces. Didn't realize that. Alright, looks like we're going to be doing Time Traveler and Echo Hollow. Oh yeah, because it has all the seating and stuff. See, Time Traveler is only 1,000 pieces at the moment. Looks like everything's selected, which is good. Now, the fun part is fitting this ride into the spot it needs to go. It's kind of hard since I can't see because of the terrain. It is all messed up right now. We'll lower it back down in just a moment. Just trying to see where this is all setting at the moment. We shall lower you back down. I'd say that spot's about where we need it. Yeah? We'll go with that for now. Bum, bum, bum. But I do apologize, of course, for all the adjusting we've had to make. I know it's probably, like, it's annoying at times, just like, he's moving stuff again, and we have to spend so much time, you know, working on that over again, and I know how it can just be kind of icky at sometimes, but I'm very much a perfectionist at times when it comes to some of this stuff as well. So we got to make this in a way that will make sense. Because now I got to... Oh gosh, the intensity is super high. Unveil this. We're going to have to adjust all the terrain. I replaced all the trees too. There are a lot of those trees. Alright, we'll fix all that. This will need to come up a little bit. That way I don't have to reposition any of the footers or anything. We'll go and get a general spot area where it needs to go, and then we'll adjust it closer in more detail. Sometimes it can make it hard sometimes. Okay, this is all gonna be underground here anyways. Get you showing all your awesome footers. Because yay, this is always the fun part. Getting all this back to where it needs to be. Sorry I've been so behind in the comments section. I haven't been following it too much, but I know we're talking a lot about Carowinds' new coaster, so I do know that much y'all are talking about. Alright, we got the retaining walls here that we're gonna try and get in the terrain nice and properly. And smooth that all out, because there's a nice little service road right here too, so that is pretty much has been flattened out in this spot. So we make sure we get that in there. And that leads back into the back of Echo Hollow. Alright, make this all green because that's all incorrect now. All my hard work must be redone. As we get a little bit of time traveler here. we're gonna have to reshape all of this again. I do have the intensity pretty low, but that's okay. At least get Time Traveler emerging from the terrain a little bit. If you know what I mean. Alright. That way none of it's underground. Because none of it is underground. Get rid of that tunnel. Oh, I put this on the wrong thing. Alright, so this part actually needs to be underground. Where the building is here. That will be the tunnel that Thunderation comes out of. Probably should have did a little bit more placement on this. So we still might need to adjust a little more. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Home slice. Google Maps is our friend for everything. Google Maps. Okay. But how is everyone doing today? Is everyone having a good day? A good July 7th? You know I am. I've had a pretty good day. I actually got to meet one of you. I don't think he's in the stream right now, but Gunner visited me today, or visited the park today, and he actually got stuck on the ride for a few minutes. Alright, I'll be able to smooth that out a little more better. Everything will fit a little bit better actually now, too, so that'll be nice. Turn the intensity up just a little bit more on this. All of these coasters use so much terrain deformation. So much terrain editing on these rides, it's ridiculous sometimes. It's just like, I don't know what to do anymore. I just wanted to get these repositioned so I can actually start working on Thunderation a little bit more again. Let's make sure Echo Hollow is where it needs to be real quick. How many bits have I gotten this month? Oh gosh, I don't know how many in complete total, but I think it's been over 30,000. Like, for sure. Somewhere over 30,000. It's absolutely nuts. But amazing. Oh yeah, forgot I was working on the time traveler clock. Which will actually sit roughly around in this area. Just to arrive it will be the restrooms right here. But yeah, we've gotten a lot of bits. It's been crazy. Absolutely nuts. And it's only been like a week into the month. Could imagine if I could keep that up the entire month, because that would be absolutely ridiculous. Just got home a few minutes ago. What's up? Hey, what's up, trains? We are working on the Silver Dollar City recreation. I'll have to make the swinging bridge too. Don't know how functional it will be, but remind me, guys, to get some more reference photos. Oh, that's absolutely understandable, Masons. You've already cheered over 11,000 bits this month. Let's see. Joe, remember to get more. Thanks for reminding me already. Try and get this a little bit more in place. One thing I do kind of want to work on is Powder Keg's transfer track. Don't know why I couldn't think of that. Can't remember, but my cousin's boyfriend looks like you, Joe. Huh. They must be pretty good looking then. But you all don't have to worry about all that. You guys have already done so much. Trust me, you guys pretty much, like I said, you guys pretty much already paid for, well, you have pretty much paid for my new monitor. Know what I'm saying? I hate how everything, like, doesn't want to form around the, station. Why does that have to be like that? I don't know why. Alright, we're gonna go look for more reference photos, and this is gonna be for Powder Keg. Silver Dollar City, transfer track. Oh, I wish I had a better picture of this. It's gonna be hard to find a decent picture of this. transfer. Because you can't really get a good picture of it if you're a guest, so. Best way is if you're actually inside the load station. You know. Which I don't know, unless I, let's see. You're gonna have a blast on this pad. I'm just looking for reference photos. That's just so you guys know that's what we're doing. I might have to go on a POV to get a better view of it as soon as it pulls out of the station. Might be the best option, actually. Or Joe just needs to go out and take these photos himself. Because I have yet to do that. Ah, here's a photo. I finally found something. So I can get a little bit of reference. Where'd I go? Oh, why am I way over here? I need to put in a catwalk on this. So, I'm going to go to this building real quick. We'll make it all one building. It'll make everything a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying. Okay, so we need to find the metal walkway real quick. Metal walkway. Guess I need the one under scenery. That would be metal walkway. Because I'm gonna have to create my own transfer track. Done. Alright, we gotta give it a nice color that looks like the support color. Dun-dun-dun. Oh yeah. Alright. Now we just need to get the railings up. Just gonna do it like that. Way it looks nice and continuous. What? Why are you disconnected? Is the whole thing disconnected? What the heck is going on here? Why is it... What? I'm so lost. Why is it lifted off right here, but over here There's no way that it should be like that. That should not be angled like it was suggesting. Suggesting. Okay. Alright, so a good piece that we can use is... No, that's on scenery. I was just doing something different. Alright, this isn't like the best picture in the world, so I'm kind of a little blind on this at the moment, but I want to at least get it started. I feel like I have a pretty big angle here. Probably a little more than I need. So now I need to find a good angle from one side to the other. And this is gonna take a minute to get defined. Oh, I'm so close. It's like every little inch can make a difference on this. And it's not that angled either, so that is another issue that I'm gonna have to face. I think I got it though. This is a little bit steeper angle than what it is in real life, but if I was to change it, I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably have to remodel the entire coaster itself, or redo the entire coaster itself pretty much. I didn't think why. No, I don't know why I didn't think about doing this at first. You know what? Maybe I don't have to remodel it because I just have to lower the launch section a little bit. That's all I would have to do. So hold on here. I only need it probably at like this angle or so. Maybe I think that's the angle we should go for. What do you guys think? I think that's a good angle. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna go in real quick, edit the ride once more. I think I've done this before already, because we are going to make this launch section start a little bit lower. Matter of fact, I can use this as a guide. good spot right there. You need to be the white colors. See white colors. Alright. And this should already be lined up already, so yeah. You know what we do? Go in here, just smooth this out, and we should be good. Forgot that I could just do that, because that actually helps out a lot. We didn't want it to be that steep. And that will work for that. But now we're gonna have to redo this, which is okay. Alright, this isn't all launch section. I need for you to... I wish we had block sections on this track. Okay. And we need to just connect to this now. No, actually I need to make next one will make the all black track. That will go straight up. That goes straight up here. That is a prop, because it's not actually real. Then we have the piece that's just like that. And all of this will be recolored black, because that's what color this is all. I will get rid of this top support, because I don't need you. I'll get rid of this support. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. I will delete you, and you will standard track. No. No. Nope. There you go. That's what I wanted. Excellent. And now I will continue this piece and act as if it's connected to that. There we go. So in reality, this track piece would actually be the same piece as that. If that makes sense. I'm really gonna have to select this whole thing and move it down. Come on now. Alright, that should be about the spot we need that in. Might need to shorten this track up actually, just a pinch. Because it is a little bit longer than what it needs to be. Do you smell smoke? Ding. Hey, that area is restricted. You're too close to that nitro. You smell smoke? Alright, and then fun thing is that the terrain is actually kind of helps serve as the support for this this here structure for the transfer track. At least a little bit. And then there's like these big weights, or I don't know exactly what they are, that come down and look like they come and pull it down, pull it upwards. I'm not an engineer, so I don't know any of this stuff. Don't know any of that. I'm just gonna stick to building stuff that I think looks like that. Dun, 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 dun. I wish I wasn't as slow as a builder. You know? I take too long on very simple things. One really awesome thing that's going to be awesome, which is, of course, awesome, with more awesome stuff. I think we're going to be able to make like the robber shack and everything with the amount of space I have for like the train ride. I think we'll be able to do all that because it's going to come through here. Wait, through here. Well, maybe I won't have. Well, maybe I won't have room actually. JK. This is the back right here. I might make it happen somehow. In some way. I'll make the probably train track come out here and then make it turn around and then come back when it comes back through Outlaw Run. And because it comes right through here and underneath there. It will all come together. Anyone bet on Steel Vengeance this year? If not, how highly recommended number one? I'll be riding it next month, hopefully. Most likely, as I'm going on my Cedar Point trip next month. I just knew I had to make a trip up to Cedar Point this year for sure to get on Steel Vengeance. As I've made the trip the last 2 years to Cedar Point and just got to keep going on it, you know? Man, people are still setting off fireworks right now. It's incredible. Still. 4th of July was over. No. Slowly but surely make progress on that. I got a lot of terrain adjustments to do after shifting everything over. A little bit less intensity, please. Please, thank you. Oh man, I really want to get to Carowinds for sure. I need to get to Carowinds. I guess we roll that out eventually. This will be going that way. It should line up pretty well. Oh man, I need to do Dollywood. Dollywood is definitely on the plans as well. Something that needs to be done. So many I just want to visit everything. Alright, give me that gazebo now. Gotta get started on it somehow. Stuff I don't need to click. The gentlest slope we can find. Alright, this is pretty much a concrete thing, I think. But we'll figure it out. It's kind of got this kind of color to it. Then I could actually use some railing for this. It's not only real aliens. Two. Okay, we're gonna hit the fence real quick. Let's see what we got. Is that it? Oh, this is what I want. This is what we want. For sure, at least at the moment. Because it's all we got. I don't think there's a better one I could use at the moment. Seems like this is the one. Not 100% accurate, but it'll work for sure. So, what ifs? I don't know if I can adjust that. Oh gosh, I always keep accidentally clicking stuff. Because I'm not even... Sure. Something we also need to make sure we have is the stage. So let's go to building. We'll just use the flat roof and then we will adjust everything we do. Okay, what are you doing? I think you go at least that far back. It also has steps on it as well, and then we'll just texture those to whatever we need to. Height and size can be down here. If I even that out, I hope. Looks pretty decent, I think. I think we can actually copy this to the other side as well. And it's got kind of like a point to it, which is also interesting. But I really want to do that. Oh man, even with grid size all the way down, that's not gonna line up. Interesting. Well, it does help if I put it in the correct spot too, since I did not do that. We're gonna delete that. That way, yeah, that'll make everything easier. Hopefully. Yes. Possibly. I don't know, but that's the start of the gazebo for now. Hey, I have a pretty puny count too. Not where I want it to be. My count's in the 70s as well. I go to the parks for food. Hey, some parks have some pretty good food though. That's for sure. Joe, that's small? Well, yeah. If you're not to 100, I'd consider that pretty small for someone who's into coasters. Who loves riding them a ton. It's like when you go to a new park, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so many new credits. It's always incredible. I'm trying to figure out more and more on what to work on next at the moment. Just because you're into coasters doesn't mean you have money. I never said that. And no money means no travel and no new coasters. Generally, you can actually travel around your area depending on where you live. Like literally within 3 hours, I have up another park this way, another park this way. Boom, you're probably looking at a good close to 30 coasters right there within 3 parks. Silver Dollar City. I still wish... I put myself in a hole because I don't know what I can really work on right now with the reference photos that I do have. I guess I can go a little bit back to Fireman's based off of that. I always think I have enough to work on for an episode sometimes, and then I'm just like, oh man, maybe I didn't. No. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go back into editing this real quick. And I want to go back to framework here. There just needs to be a little bit more to this to make it look a little bit better. Alright, there's actually a flag I can use here. Possibly if I can find the correct one. Might be under scenery instead. Which probably is always under... Huh, where it is it? I know it's in here. You're in here. Darn. Alright, let's go back to building and work on Windows. What do I need? What do I need? I need you. Go there. I need more like vents. Ventilation stuff. I don't know if I have it though. So we're going to take a look and see if we can find any wall decorations possibly. Otherwise I have another idea that may work, but probably won't look as good, too good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Things have gotten a little bit quiet here. So we're going to change that. Hopefully. What does this look like on the backside? Like nothing. Okay. Wonderful. Alright, what if I did this? I've done this before in the past with stuff. Ah, that doesn't look bad. It actually will work well for now. Till we find something better. Alright, now we need to make some white trim that will go around this whole thing. And this is always a lovely piece to use, because it always works well with pretty much everything. Why would that be diagonal? For reals though, why would that be diagonal? That's annoying. Can't tell if that's a flat roof. I think it is. Firefall. I think I'm getting a little tired. That's probably why I've gone pretty silent. So I know we're making lots of different spots in the park, like going back around in different spots, and you know, but once we'll start closing the gap, hopefully, soon. It probably won't be soon, but... Small as well. Marvel Cave. But yeah, that's what we've been doing, like a lot of the rides we've been getting the layouts for and different things like that. But I think I just came to a point where I'm just like, I don't know what I can really work on right now because I don't have the reference photos I need at the moment. So until I get those, I don't think we'll have another episode for a while until we get those photos. Like, this is what I need to do. For when I do an episode, I just need to get reference photos for a certain building, and then I'll move on to the next building. I think I'm going to start doing this from now on. I think it'll really progress it a little bit better. So, next time, I'm going to try and really get Valley Road here a little bit more, and really get those photos down, and get these buildings more complete. Finish those buildings up, at least and from the square to Valley Road, well, at least to the bridge, and get this area right here, where my mouse is rotating right here. I want to get that area really kind of in a finished state, you know what I mean? So when I go to work, next time I go to work, I will try and get those photos, and we can really progress the park in a good spot. So yeah, that'll be good. I hope. Okay. Let's test Powder Keg. If it will run. But that's starting to look good right there, the transfer track. A little bit. Oh gosh, I forgot we were going into this weird spot. I didn't make any adjustments to this. Which I'll probably need to because now the launch has to go a little faster. Roll back! Oh no! She's like, I just noticed I didn't make any adjustments at all. What are you doing? I didn't click on you. I don't get why it randomly will connect to that. That's such a weird glitch. No! Like this, I'll even make it to where it's not even like, I'll even make it slightly off, and it'll still act like it connects to it, which is incorrect. You little booger. And then on the friction wheel drive, I want you to go very slow. Then we'll need to make for some reason, I gotta reset the launch. We'll do about 57 miles an hour, and I want to have some good acceleration on it. Let's try it again. You can zoom in on this. Weird. Slow this down, so hopefully going a little slower. There we go. Like, I want this to like go slow, almost to where it's like comes to a stop. Or actually will come to a stop apparently. My gosh. Can you not? Alright, let's try that. This is so tedious. Are you testing now? Yeah, you are. Come on. One more try. Again. See how close it gets this time. Got closer. Pick it up. Come on. Pick up that. I'm further away than I think I am. Moment of truth. Yeah, this time we'll get it. Ah, I didn't do the... We're gonna go underground for a second. Ah! Thought I got it. I wish I could make this part somehow like the old Los All Falls Premier Rides track, you know what I mean? Yay. Glad I got that all good. Good and ready to go. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I know this episode's kind of been long, tedious, and not much done, but I feel like I should have got more done tonight. I literally just added that, made some adjustments to Powder Keg, added this over here for Fireman's Landing, to start Fireman's Landing, and that's about it. The ride looks like much more than it is. What do you mean by that? Oh gosh, why is it launching them back to back? Why is there... I don't understand why they couldn't just easily added a block break feature on this coaster type, you know what I mean? But it's not available. Not even a catwalk, for crying out loud. I had to make my own catwalk. And then the lift hill's made out of launch. Oh, it's Powder Keg. It's a real ride. Okay, where this one and this one is, that's about where it needs to be between trains. Powder Keg is kind of more of like a family launch coaster. I mean, it's big, but it's not like big. But I was successfully able to add all 3 trains to the ride by making a long station. Powder Keg reminds me of powdered donuts. Huh. Interesting. Of course, Wildfire over here is not even testing. Why don't you? You need 2 trains. Need to adjust the supports on this one for sure. Look, block tests. Friction on this because it looks like it's gone a little fast. Well, max speed is 66 miles an hour like the actual ride. I remember I nailed that, like, for some reason, like, perfectly somehow. Pretty good. Wildfire in real life is a very pretty ride too. Alright. I think that's going to do it for now. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for joining tonight. I know it wasn't the greatest stream in the world. And thanks for everyone that cheered the bits. You guys are awesome. We ended up with just under 2,000, I think. So, not bad. Anytime, if I hit 1,000, I'm usually tickled to death, so it's still pretty awesome. So, but Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you're doing everything to support the channel, whether it's following, watching, streams, and every other thing that you can think of. Hopefully we'll have our new monitor, 4K monitor, in here pretty soon, so that'll be fun. But anyways, I'm a little tired, and that's why I kind of got silent towards the end. But we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully by the time we do another episode of Silver City, we'll actually get some decent stuff done. I think I got a new method of how I'm going to start doing it now. That way we can actually make some decent progress on it, because I feel like I haven't made enough progress in each episode, especially like tonight. I didn't hardly do anything. But anyways, you guys have a great night, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream. Make sure you have a great day and even cooler tomorrow, guys. Thanks so much. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks. Goodbye.